Te lo digo a la gente que cuando escuchan esta musiquita, ellos no saben que nosotros llevamos unos minutos aquí antes de empezar a grabar. Y algunas veces se han quedado cosas antes de darle clic al de grabar con cada anécdota y cada cosa. Pero oigan, bienvenidos a un episodio más. Champaña, por favor, podcast in the house. Esta es una de esas ocasiones en las que le digo a la gente que si algún día quieres una buena excusa para juntarte con tus compas y platicar y que aparte de eso parezca que tienes un podcast, inténtenlo. Porque, por ejemplo, hoy tengo aquí un buen amigo, a Mike Guerra, con nosotros, que se cotizó en euros el perro para venir para acá, pero por fin lo logramos. So, hoy le vamos a pick your brain con algunas de las cosas que Mike sabe hacer. Ya lleva tiempo en este pedo. Pero bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás, güey?
Good. I was kind of nervous, bro.
¿Y a poco?
And I thought it was amazing, the whole like setup and everything. It's tight, bro.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas tú en este pedo para que la gente que te escuche sepa?
I think now about 5-6 years. I came out here on some dumb shit, bro. On a vacation. Everybody comes out here on a vacation.
Okay.
Yeah. I walked into an Oxxo, saw a paper that said we'll help out with immigration papers. I was like, great. So I could be legal here. And walked into Sunset. Did about a year there. Didn't really understand what timeshare was at that point. So they told me it was a crash course at that. That it was the school of timeshare. They lied a lot. Like, I'm from home, dude. Like, I'm from Miami. And I'm sitting there and I'm hearing these people like, all right, I should buy one of these. Like, if I could make this money, why isn't everybody buying? And then, I started like selling a lot of money and this and that. And I got nervous. Because is this normal? Like, someone should make this type of money off of selling what a piece of paper that you might vacation.
Pero, o sea, ahí yo le tengo que poner pausa al video porque yo me acuerdo que cuando me estabas contando de que ni siquiera first day, el job interview, de que yo me acuerdo que este güey me contó así, ahorita lo cuenta en versión fast track de 30 segundos, no, ese día el güey dice, no me acuerdo ni siquiera qué estaba haciendo, pero de que
I showed up with a tie. I showed up with a tie and a fucking resume. And I'm nervous, and there's the secretary girl there, and I'm like,
hazte tantito más para el micro.
You think they're gonna hire me? And she goes, where are you from? And I'm like, from Miami. And she goes, I think you're good. And I'm like, all right, boom. I get the job. They're like, when can you start? Tomorrow. Boom. Next day I show up with another tie. I'm sitting in the meeting.
Like first day.
And some dude leans next to me and he goes, ¿Tú eres nuevo? Sí. And he goes, ándale, carnal. He's like, oye, ¿te puedes quitar la corbata? Yo le digo, why? And he goes, porque si al jefe le gusta eso, pues nos va a hacer todos nosotros ponernos corbatas. And I was like, fuck, all right, bro, my bad.
Ay, wow.
Took out my corbata, put it in my pocket, had a big bulge in my pocket. I'm just sitting there like, all right, cool. I'm not trying to be an asshole as soon as I start this job.
Ay, güey.
So I had no idea, bro. I had no fucking idea. Worked it for a while. Made good money. Right before.
For a while is how long is a while?
I'd say about a year.
Oh, fuck.
Until I had my daughter.
For some reason, I thought it was longer.
No. About a year, and I had my daughter. And right before COVID hit, I was like, fuck this, I want to be a dad. Because my sons are big, so I wanted to take another shot, and it's a little girl, so let's raise her, let's do it. I quit. Everybody thought I was crazy. They're like, what are you going to do? So I became like an OPC at Forum, an OPC at the airport, an OPC at Plaza La Isla.
Okay.
Tattooing people and selling Herbalife.
Okay. Fuck.
And raising
that I didn't know.
And raising my daughter. Yeah. It was all through the COVID time.
Okay.
So I even did the whole airport thing just to see what it was to get a gafeta and all that, just to see what that part of the hustle, because I didn't know. It interested me from the other side. So I went to go see what they did, how they got the couples to come to us.
And was it any similar to what you were expecting?
It's challenging.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yo, my hat's off to OPCs. Because out there all day grinding this, that. Then they get the person to say yes. Then they got to meet him up at the hotel and fucking take him to the presentation.
And first, expecting that they don't burn them at the hotel or that they steal your couple just in the next 3-4 hours,
or the taxis give you a hard time because
while they're on the way back to the lobby to meet you, right?
Yep.
Because you got to pick them up and then there's this rescue team in the lobby going like, where the fuck you going?
Well, in some hotel, which I won't name names or hotels, but a hotel by the hotel zone and the clubs, bro, I got walked out. I went to go get a client, and then like a bunch of dudes walked out, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I think I'm about to get jumped. All right, let's roll, dog. Y'all ready?" And then the client comes out, "No, he's with me," and they all pull back like, "Fuck it," and I let him go, and I took the client.
I used to work in the hotel zone at a place where we had literally called a rescue team. So there was a bunch of motherfuckers by the fucking rampa on the way back to the main street, and they were essentially, I don't know, bodyguards or something. So
there to pick the
if they saw somebody walking outside of the property, they would run towards them and go like, "Where are you going?" And if they were naive and they would put the invitation out, ooh,
that's how they get them.
Yeah,
but I don't know that it was that competitive.
No, it's tough.
But I get it though. Now that I'm in the business, people are hungry. And then if you're not taking care of your money, someone's going to try to get it.
Always.
You know what I mean?
You're not taking care of your customers, somebody else will.
It's a hustle city.
Yeah.
Any Miami, New York, stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I was at the house one day, and I get a phone call from somebody, and somebody says, "You should go talk to somebody at Taffer."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm timeshared out. I don't want no goddamn timeshare. Fuck that."
You were retired.
No. Yeah. Like I lasted a year. I fucking got to like third, fourth place, and I was, you know what? I'm tapping out. Fuck this. There you go. Hall of Fame. And then I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm not doing timeshare, dog. Fuck that." He goes, "It's better." And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna just be there with your daughter and doing tattoos and selling Herbalife?
Okay.
And I was like, all right, fuck it. I walk in, and I start seeing the whole thing again, like the whole pitch and yada 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 yada. But then I walk into the lobby in Villas, and then I walk into the lobby in Garza, and I'm like,
that really gets you.
I was like, hold on, dog. This is how I was selling that other shit, and the other shit was like leaking.
Yeah.
We were saying 5-star diamond, and there's like water coming from the ceiling. Shit like that. Don't worry about the bucket right there. That's seasonal.
I think when you've been 2-3 years in the business and you've worked at least in 2 places, you already went through this kind of experience where you feel like it's really tough to sell this shit because I personally I don't even believe in what I'm selling, and we've also. Well, I've been to places like Taffer where you as a salesperson, you walk into the property and you go like, "Fuck, this is beautiful."
Like I could sell this. Like
right?
It sells itself. I'm surprised that you guys have been in the business like way longer than me, bro. Like I'd say 5 years, 4 years, 6 years maybe. But you guys, I mean, I've met people that have been there 10, 15, 20 years.
I've been here 12 years.
Bro, respects. Yeah. Respects, bro. What the fuck? This
and
shit's crazy.
It is. It is.
This shit's crazy. Just for anybody that wants to join, you gotta be a little bit crazy, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know. We were talking about it before started recording, but I mean, you learn a lot about negotiation, a lot about value pitching, reading human reactions, whatever. But you also learn a lot about yourself. Like the deeper corners of your personality when you're in timeshare, because I mean, at least in my case, it's the first time where I had no salary whatsoever, so I had to learn what it is like to have zero money in the bank account.
Am I gonna get paid next week?
And you're just fucking praying for the next check when you went too deep into trying to comer más de lo que puedes masticar, and then I owe money everywhere, and then so it was a first time for me in that particular department, right? But then also an experience of looking at my bank account and going like, fuck, all this is mine.
But what'd you do before this?
Lawyer.
Fuck.
Well, I did a lot of things, but right before I was working for the federal government in Mexico. I was a prosecutor in a way, so I had fixed set income, No,
and that must be right, because you're always right in your field. You have to always be right. And even in this sales, sometimes you got to be wrong to be right at the end to win.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, talking to people from very different cultures, very different backgrounds, countries, religions, belief systems, blah, blah, blah. It made me start questioning things that I thought about what's right and what's wrong, or I don't know. I'm fascinated about religions. It's everywhere they tell you shouldn't talk about politics, sports, and religion.
That's the first thing I talk about at breakfast.
I always start because I got religions all over my skin, right? So
I've always noticed your tattoos. Your tattoos are like particularly like
Indian, Egyptian,
jotted down for purpose.
Christian, Buddhist. I got all kinds of shit, and people notice it, and then they ask me, "Are you Muslim?" No, but I know about it. I have something here in Hebrew. Mm-hmm. And people go like, you Jewish? Well, of course I'm not. My fucking middle name's Hassan. But but I know things about, the Torah and the Talmud and blah, 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 because I like to read about that shit. And it's a way to bond with people. But
that's how you could relate to almost anybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter who the hell's in front of you.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to relate to you.
Yeah.
It's
and I think that's also part of your personality, right? Like I feel like for you it's really easy to connect with people.
It just sounds stupid
because you got street smart,
but I dislike everybody equally. Does that make sense? I don't care if you're white, black, Cuban, Asian, son, all that. Like
for some reason, I thought Dale was in the audience here or something.
No. It's just it's easier to. You mentioned one thing about this business, and it's a human factor. Mm-hmm. I believe a lot. I mean, I grew up around religion too. Parents being Catholic, grandma being Christian fanatic, like Pentecostal. They'll whoop your ass while you read the Bible.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I did Messianic Jewish.
Okay.
So I did my bar mitzvah and the whole shit, dog. I was a ghetto Jew.
Mm-hmm. But still.
And my mother being bisexual. Uh-huh. So my mind, since I was young, my mind's been open.
Of course.
I've seen shit that I didn't want to see. Like, see your mother be with a man and then see your mother be with a woman.
Right.
I don't want to see that.
Yes.
But either way, it's still my mom's. I love it.
No, yeah.
So it when you're a human being, it helps you relate to other human beings because that other person's going through something. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we get lost like in the whole sales thing. Like, I want to sell. Well, dude, that lady gets home. She's putting her purse down. Mm-hmm. The kid's running around. She's like, hey, you got to go fucking take a shower. Mm-hmm. And we forget that key factor, dog, when we're in sales, that we get into it. So in breakfast, I do touch everything you're not supposed to touch. Mm. Let's talk about how you identify. Let's talk about the religion, this, that. Both my moms have different opinions about politics, so I could relate to both.
Okay.
And it's that transfer of energy, bro. That's what I like about the business. Mm. From our end as a salesman, I like it because it's been able to change my life. I did have to adapt on how I pay my bills because I also come from an American system, which is 9 to 5. This is what your paycheck's gonna be. You want more money? Overtime. Uh-huh. So you want more money? Go get another job. You get out of timeshare and you're like, I don't want to order shit, just auto.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive auto. Like, you get burned, bro. I've never had this type of mental stress.
It's exhausting.
What?
It's exhausting.
I'm still in my work pants.
Yeah.
I'm still in my work pants. Like, I got out, I started doing shit. I took my daughter this, that, blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. I was excited about coming here. And I was like, shit, I came back and I'm like, I'm still wearing the same goddamn pants.
But I gotta tell you, I mean, you're touching a very important subject because a lot of people who are new in the business listens to these podcasts, which is the purpose, right? Talk to the newbies and being able to learn things that they never talk about in the morning meetings, right? And
they wouldn't.
I mean, in every meeting I've been, there's always something about the product or a pitch or handle objections, but no one told me that it was normal to get home and don't want to talk to no one. Like, I don't want to hear a single word. When I had a very shitty day and I went through 6 hours with these Chinese motherfucker who wouldn't stop asking for shit, and then I just want to get home and not talk. And it's normal. It's okay to say fuck everybody. I need a few hours of pure silence and just not talking to not even myself. But no one tells you, no one teaches you,
for that.
Like, hey, you're gonna go through slumps and it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be bad, and then you're gonna come back and feel like the most powerful person ever. But then it's gonna happen again, and then you're gonna bounce back and
well, nothing's forever.
Uh-huh.
Nothing's forever, bro. Good times are not forever. Bad times are not. So in this business, Bro, I've left my job and I've sold 2 or 3 deals a day, and I've gone in my car and I've cried. This is like real. Let's be naked, right? I've sat there and I've cried in my car because I'm just so exhausted. Because we have our own purposes. Like, oh man, I want to take care of my kids. I want to take care of my parents. I want to do this. I want to do that. But that mental stress that you're going over here, you literally overload.
Yes.
But then why do I keep on doing it? Why does I think everybody keeps on doing it? Because the chance that you could change your stars, bro. It's a different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like even my kids, one of my kids that came back, he goes, man, this is cool. This is how it feels to have a rich dad. I'm like, I'm not rich, dude. It's just here he saw me not have to work so late. 9 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning to 9, 6, 7 in the afternoon. That's how we work back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Wake up at nighttime, then come back home at nighttime.
Yeah.
So this job gave me a life that I didn't think I was gonna have. I'm very blessed to even know what it is to work in timeshare, bro.
Yeah. No, and you're also talking about a very specific situation that us men, talking about men particularly, I don't remember someone saying that it was okay to, just tap out for a second and say, hey, I'm done. I can't handle this. This is too much. Right? It's like the masculine energy about being tough and being ready and being a beast mode all the time, and you gotta be a fucking soldier and just pretend and fake until you make it and whatever. And at some point, even the toughest person I've met in this business goes like, you know what, fuck this, I can't do this no more. I need a break, or a second when they need to either go cry somewhere, or the biggest problem that I see, and again, I'm referring to men particularly in this business, is like everybody's trying so hard to be successful that they forget about mental health and being able to release at some point. And then we become, I don't know, alcoholics or drug addicts or gambling or whatever it is, just not to have that moment of silence.
Well, to numb it. Most people, you know what I'm saying, and I wouldn't be a hypocrite because I smoke a lot of marijuana. But you try to numb it out.
Yeah.
Because you're so stressed out about the job. You're so stressed out about your numbers. You're so stressed out about your performance.
Results, anxiety.
And it really is. I hate when they say it. It's not the couple, it's your mind. But it really is your mind. Because I've had trashy clients in front of me that the whole time I'm like, oh, you probably can't even afford this. But if you do the job and you follow the flow and you pay attention to your leaders and you look at people that have already done it, son, you'll make money. You'll make money. And I think that's what the adrenaline that keeps me staying where I stay. I like sitting there like this and then looking when they look at each other and the whole process, and then they get the pen and I'm like, yeah, who has better handwriting? Okay, just right there.
Yeah.
And you don't care if it's $100,000 or in every other year, and you're just like, and then when you look over and you see everybody looking because they're also looking at you like, and then you're just like, I got this.
Yeah, it's happening.
The best feeling. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling, bro. I think it's a certain high that addicted me real quick. So that's why when I said, let's go back, and then got my first deal again, and I was like, oh shit, I missed this. Yeah, man, I miss it, man. I mean, we make money that people have to work the whole year to make. We can make that in a month.
A few hours, yeah. And I truly believe that there's a lot of talent out there, and there's a lot of people who have tried, and unfortunately they went to the wrong place or the wrong sales room with the wrong boss lady, wherever it was. But I truly believe that there's a lot of people out there who could be really talented for these, but it's all about your surroundings, like who's around you when you start here.
They gotta be comfortable. They gotta be comfortable in the spot that they're going to, because you're gonna see them more than your own house.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what track. I personally have never been to that many tracks, right? But I've had people that go to different tracks, and each track has its thing, bro. Oh, okay, the lifeline. Oh, that's in-house. It's this. It's points. It's weeks.
Yeah.
Just focus yourself. Find yourself your own lane. Like when I got into this business, I wasn't gonna get a chuleton, what they call in the chuleton, you know, laid down. So I made my own lane.
Yeah.
And I know how to, you know, get penders and then full downs and then this and then that and then build a certain pot because my goal was to get a consistent paycheck like I did back home. And I know I wasn't going to do extra time and overtime. So I had to just find my way to like get all that together, man. But I think it's an opportunity that most people don't know. They need to find a place that they feel comfortable.
Yes.
And educate themselves, dog. It's not just walk in and hee ha ha. You have to know something about something, bro. Like, and I think that's what helps us. Like, helps you. Like, you're multicultural. Since I've met you, I've been like, damn, this motherfucker been everywhere. Like, damn, son. Like, I can't do no Chinese. He's gonna do some Chinese. Like, fuck. You get me? And then me, like New York, Miami, Puerto Rico. I'm Colombian, Puerto Rican, and I guess some Cuban because everybody in Miami is Cuban. I've been around the States, been to other countries out here too. So once you get the idea of what it is to talk to other humans, transfer of energy, information, shit like that, this is the business for a lot of people, bro.
And I think it's really important what you mentioned about being realistic with what you're capable of doing with certain goals and certain plan when you start somewhere. Let's say that you started working, I don't know, maybe your first month in Timeshare in the first sales room ever. You don't know shit. So you're not going to be picky. Whatever they give you, you're going to be excited. But then after a few months or years, it's going to change. Eventually, you're going to learn things that are going to make you judgy or picky or whatever. Like, why am I getting the Indians? Why am I getting the fucking Argentinians? Whatever. But if you start somewhere new or there's a new boss or whatever it is, it's really important, in my opinion, to go like, okay, realistically, what are my chances to get the best tours of the,
of the sales room? Because
maybe you're not going to get them right away. Maybe you're not going to get them after 3 or 4 weeks working there. You're going to need to work for it. Swiping.
Well, you said one thing. There's ups and downs, right? And you got to be able to handle that.
Yes.
You get me? So when you come in and you get a couple deals, you're like, oh, no, chingon, way. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's a pen. There's 7 months, 12 months. I sold. You got to still stay leveled. Still stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Still be realistic. Because there's going to be a racha. Everybody, it happens to everybody. I don't care who the fuck you are. Yeah. There's going to be a downtime and you're going to be like, damn, I'm not selling.
Yes, exactly.
And then that's when you got to remember, don't be an asshole to that guy. Don't be this to this person.
Ooh, amen.
And I've seen that because it's happened. When you get there and you haven't sold shit, does anybody say hi? Nobody says hi, bro. Nobody, tattooed motherfucker. Who the fuck's that? You see the motherfucker sells almost every day and you're like, hi, my name. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But that has to keep you humbled.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if you're so big, small, whatever it is. I'm just grateful being here. And I think some people do get lost in that, bro.
So who, do you remember who was like your first, let's say, mentor? Or the person who, like, showed you around this business for the first time?
Yeah.
And what was, I don't know, your intake? What were your takeaways from that?
Honestly, pues desilusionado, weón.
Okay.
Porque, I can do this in Spanish. Porque...
Más acércate tantito más al micro. Ándale.
Porque confié.
Okay.
Y hablamos de esto antes. So, se me olvidó que esto es casi like growing up in the hood. Just here, I don't get shot.
Okay.
I lose a deal. Or, I get a bad tour.
Yeah.
Or I get left in the pit all day long and you're like, what the fuck happened? I thought he liked me. So, I guess I got my heart broken as in the business. And he gave me my biggest lesson. It's still business at the end of the day, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take shit so fucking personal. It's business. And watch yourself, bro. Watch yourself. You got to really know who you really want to fuck with like that. Not everybody should get to know your house and should get to know your kids and this and that. And you should just keep it there.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he taught me. To start learning how to divide shit. To knowing how far.
I think that's also something to, for you guys who might be new in the business, and you might feel like, this episode is not necessarily about techniques or advices or whatever. I will totally feel the opposite, because I lived a couple of very bad experiences with people I trusted a lot, like you said, right? Who used to hang out with me all the time, and they met my nephew, they met my mom, and
no manches.
And then because of money, because
take it personal.
for a stupid commission, or for something that it was a misunderstanding, right? But it's always money related. And
so what do you do?
So fucked up.
So what do you do? Like, what do you do? Like, now that's even a question for me, because I think I'm still somewhat new. What do you do, bro? Like, you can't ignore people, because you're gonna see these people every day.
Yeah.
But I guess have some boundaries.
Well, I try to create or like marcar mis límites, no? I try to be pretty clear about that. Like, I can share a drink, I can go have dinner, party with you or whatever, but if I don't like really trust you, you're not gonna know a lot of shit about me. Like, there's people out there who don't know if I have siblings. They have no idea what my mom's name is, or if I have a pet, because they've never been to my place, stuff like that, right? Because I can keep it very friendly and political, but I'm not gonna bring people to my, circle of trust just like that. And when I have very few friends who I really, really love and care about and like trust blindly. But even in that inner circle, that there's been 1 or 2 times when I was really disappointed and go like, fuck, man. Not that I regret being friends with these people, but there's been a couple of times, and it's always related with money, which is the fucked up part.
We said it. Is it because people that didn't have now don't know how to handle it, or it just brings out the character in you? People feel more free when they have a little bit of money, and they forget about who's their friend, who was there for them, and this or. I think that happens in life.
I think it's maybe a combination of both, but I would say it's probably option B, because there's people who start making enough money to feel like their shit doesn't stink and like everything is around them and the universe spins around them. And when they feel that ego touched again, like, I don't know, un poquito de humildad because you had a horrible month and you say something that they don't like, then they jump off or in the other hand, when they are doing so well and they get a lot of money in their bank account, they can do whatever they want,
here.
And they start looking down on people, especially when those people used to, lend you some money when you need it, or when you were fucking broke. And I remember inviting people to my place to eat because I knew that they were not doing great, and then going like, these motherfuckers wouldn't even talk to me now because there was a misunderstanding with a stupid tour.
La vida da vuelta, brother. Y eso no va a pasar. So like, you're not gonna put that out there and it's not gonna come back. And I think that's something that in the business, it's something big, man, because we work with a lot of energy. You ever walked into the sales room and then you feel the energy down?
Oh, yes.
Because we're around energy.
Yes.
And then there's days that like it's just popping off. So I think that does a lot of play with it. So we let these things fuck with us, so then when we go into the dungeon and we're battling, our energy's down. So I sometimes, and I've told a lot of people when they come to me like, yo, when I went through some crazy shit, I was taking showers in fucking VDP. Crazy shit. Getting there early as fuck, showering. Best showers though. Fucking great. And I would tell them, redirect that energy. That bad shit that's happened to you, it's still gonna be there when you get the fuck out of work.
Yes.
So focus yourself on that. Focus on the client. I don't care if it's an elite, a 30, or an every other year. I need to make sure that I make some money, so something's coming in, because that problem is still going to be there. And as long as people have their North Star on why the fuck they get up, why they're there in the meeting, why they put up with the shit that they put up, why go through, I don't know if I'm going to get a paycheck, do I get a cancellation? It's because of that.
And
if they know why the fuck they're fighting for it, because it hurts me when I see people quit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like when people like go to other ventures. But when I see people like just tap out, like when I tapped out, that I was just like, nah, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember I got saturated. You said that sometimes people need a break. I think I got so saturated with it because I had no idea what it was that I had to like step back. And then coming to a product that really stands out, and then a place that I could work with. You know, oh, es que este man te quiere, este no te quiere, este te trata mal, no sé qué pinga, whatever the fuck. So I found my way to help to handle the people that I work with.
Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of the day, for some people, it's really difficult to be surrounded by a lot of egos and people with the attitude, and like you're saying, we're as salespeople, we're emotional, and then sometimes you are. I remember somebody saying during COVID that everybody, she felt like everybody was at 99 degrees everywhere. Like they just needed one little thing to blow, because there were a lot of stress in the world during COVID. And sometimes a sales room is like that, but all the time. Like
all day.
When there's 3-4 bad days, and then the pressure starts rolling down, and the meetings start getting a little bit more not so friendly, and things start to
indirect threats.
Then there's people like, oh shit, so the vibe is really dense, and then it's so stressful, and oh my god. And I mean, I guess in a way we both are used to it now, but I remember when I first started in this business, I think I started in like August, September, some I'm almost sure it was August, because I remember it was hot like hell. And I remember 1 or 2 meetings like, why is everybody yelling? Like, the fuck is going on? Because we had this sales director who was, oh man, that guy was crazy. And he would start yelling and you know, throwing shit around the sales room. I'm like, fuck, this is normal? But I probably, it was on my second week.
Who invited you? Or how'd you end up getting to Timeshare?
Random happy accident, let's call it. Because I actually quit my job in the government, right? And I was sick of it. I actually had a temporary contract because I was doing it somewhere else. I couldn't find a job where I wanted to work in Spain. And they offered me a position in Cancun for 6 months. So I said, okay, I'll do it for 6 months, get some money, and then try again, either in Mexico City, Madrid, or whatever.
Yeah, fuck it.
So my contract was over, and I had no plan B, but I wanted to stay in Cancun. At the time, I was seeing somebody, and I already liked the place. So, like, okay, what am I going to do now? Because I have no job, my savings are not that big, and I have no idea what am I supposed to do, because the only thing I knew, it was waiting tables, teaching.
Man. That's crazy.
And being a lawyer. So the first thing was like, okay, let's try to find a job as a teacher, and I did. But money was horrible. I liked the experience, but the money was shit. So I was doing both. Like, I was a liner in the morning and I was teaching in the afternoons. And I did it for like 6 months or so. And then, but to go back to your question, when I started teaching and I realized that I could only pay my rent with what I was making, and that's it.
Month by month.
I texted a friend of mine from Puerto Vallarta. And I'm like, dude, I am struggling here trying to find something decent, and I already want to live in the ocean. I already know that. And I'm liking it here, but I see no light. I'm in a dark room right now. I don't know how the fuck to get out of these. Can you help me to find a job in Puerto Vallarta? And the guy's like, yeah, for sure. But you're already in Cancun. Like, why are you coming all this way when I'm pretty sure that you can find something in Cancun doing the same thing?
Because he knows all about it.
And he's like, you know what? Talk to this guy. And he sent me a contact, and it was the marketing, I don't know if it was manager or director, marketing in Villa del Palmar.
Okay.
And he interviewed, when I went to the interview, the guy's like, I'll call you later. And he never did. So I called my friend again, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't heard from this guy in days. I guess he's not interested in me, so I need to find something else. Like, really? Okay.
Like, I look at you now and I'm like, is he stupid? But I guess back, no. Like, back then,
I don't know, right? But the guy was like, oh, okay, yeah, give me your contact. I'll talk to you later. And he never talked to me, right? So they sent me this contact from another person. And it was again in Villa del Palmar. I'm like, dude, I already went there. And he's like, no, but he's in another department. Okay. In sales. Sales? The fuck is that?
Doing sales.
Sales. Okay. No, they make really good money and blah, blah, blah. So I went there. And during the interview, my first question was, how much is the salary here? And the sales director was like, you have no fucking idea what you're doing here, right? Like, why? And he started asking me, like, okay, how much do you want to make? I said, well, if I need to make at least 40,000 pesos is how much I was making.
I mean, you know.
And the guy's like, yeah, no, you're not good for this job then. Like, sorry? Like, no, there's no way. No, I need people who wants to make 100,000, 200,000, 40,000 is nothing. You're not going to be good at this business. If that's all you want to make, I'm telling you, this is not for you.
That must have burst your bubble. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, to me, it was like Narnia. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then there's this
Should British I go lower?
Well, you know Nick Hunter, he was there. And so he came to the table to talk to the manager to get the worksheet signed, right? And he's like, oh, hold on a second. Start signing. And then he looks at me. Mm-hmm. And without losing eye contact, he asks Nick, how much are you gonna make of this deal? And Nick goes, well, if you don't steal from me, I think I'm gonna make like 4,000. And
like pesos?
He's looking at me.
Like no. I would have thought like pesos, right?
No, when he said 4,000, I'm like, dollars? And I'm like, no way. So he must probably know these people years and years ago, right? He's like, no mames. He met them just like 3 hours ago. What are you talking about? And I started, seeing people clapping and drinking. I'm like, the fuck is going on? You started seeing the show. And it was probably 11 a.m., right? Like, what's happening? So that's how I started. But I had zero experience in sales. My English was really bad at the time. And I had no idea what was going on. But at least that particular moment made me feel like, okay, I should at least give it a try. But it wasn't easy for me. It took me a month to get my first deal.
How was your first deal?
Newlyweds from Denver. I remember the guy had a horrible tattoo with the Denver Broncos here. It was very, very ugly tattoo. And that's how we bonded. Because I really don't care about NFL, but when I saw the logo, I'm like, you must really, really, really love the Broncos, right?
I really, really regret that tattoo.
And that's what the wife said. She's like, I am telling this guy I almost didn't get married when I saw that shit because it's horrible. Because it was the only tattoo that he had, right? But he was
drunk.
That's
why he never got another one.
He was drunk when he got it. So and it was really shitty. And that's how we started talking. I had zero
experience.
Zero expectations about that couple because they were really young. Okay. And somebody paid for their honeymoon, blah, blah, blah. And it ended up being a deal.
So they were here free. I can imagine.
So I'm like, oh, fuck, what just happened? And, they popped the champagne, and I remember everybody being so happy, and, like, I'm all confused, like, what the fuck is going on, and what's next? And people signing papers, and, like, they just gave me $20,000 in, like, 3 hours? The fuck is this?
It was great.
Because it was mind-blowing for me, because I never had $20,000 in a single bank account. So, to me, it was really stupid. Why would you give me that much money? That's why I wasn't selling. Okay. Because I kept thinking to myself, it's a lot of money. But when I understood that it's not a lot of money.
Because we sell out of our own pocketbook?
No. And
for our own imagination of what is expensive.
And, well, at least what I really appreciate is that my manager at the time, when I said, well, I feel like $20,000 is a lot of money, but I guess for them it's not. And he looked at me and he went, 20,000? What are you saying? I'm like, well, that's the contract, right? No. They just gave us like 3,000 because that's what the down payment is.
Yeah, no doubt.
they're not giving us $20,000.
Or you.
They just gave us like 3 or 4,000. And then every month they're going to give us like 300. Right? And I remember him asking me, like, can you pay $300 a month? Like, yeah. So then you can buy this shit. It's all about the down payment. Like, oh.
That blew your mind.
Uh-huh. It's like when you buy a car. You're not buying it. You're just buying it piece by piece.
Well, you buy the down payment. You zero down this, that in America.
You're buying the debt, right? So yeah, that's how I started. But when I talk to people about their, I don't know, their first day, their first month, sometimes people sit down here going like, yeah, my first tour was a deal. I'm like, fuck you. How did you do that?
No, mine wasn't. Mine, I think it was my 7th.
Okay, not bad.
I had I had horrible tours at the beginning. I mean, I didn't even know what a horrible tour was. So I go on, like, I get this free breakfast. So this was the whole thing. I was staying in an Airbnb right there on Bonampak, Calle Fuego.
Okay.
Some shit back there. And I'd come to work and I'm like, on R2.
With your tie.
No more tie. No more tie, bro. I don't want to fucking be the fucking oddball out with a fucking tie every day. And I'm like, I don't think this is for me, bro. I'm like 5 tours in. Great breakfast. Thank you for the breakfast and walking around. But fuck am I gonna do here, dog? I don't just come for the breakfast, dog. Like, I need to make some money. Like, 'cause my savings were already dropping. I was renting cars and motorcycles like a tourist, like a dumbass, thinking like the money was gonna be forever. 'Cause I thought it was Monopoly money because the colors and shit.
Yeah.
And then they give me this Colombian couple. A whole family. Nobody wanted that tour. They're like, it's a CT. They didn't qualify.
Okay.
And I'm like, great, breakfast again. And then they're like, well, he's Colombian. I'm like, I'm not that type of Colombian, dog. Like, I wasn't even raised over there. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't even know shit about over there. Who's the president? I don't know. Straight up, because they started asking me stuff. ¿Tú eres colombiano? Oiga, usted, ay, pero usted habla todo colombiano, usted tiene el acento. Le digo, pues sí, mi mamá es colombiana, marica. Pues obviamente que hablo colombiano, pero es que usted también habla como cubano y después que habla como puertorriqueño. Y pues sí, pues es
Miami,
que
bitch.
Mi mamá son lesbianas, así que no sé qué le maricada. And I'm just sitting there like, fuck, bro, another tour, dog. I'm done. I'm gonna quit. I promise, bro. It was a weekend. And I was like, it was great. But that R2 ride back was fucking shitty at, well, midday, because you do get out early.
Yeah.
So I was out by like 12 o'clock, and I'm like, and that day I remember, boom, numbers went down. My closer came in. I was just sitting there like an idiot. They were like 2 + 2, 1 + 1, 3 + 4. It ended up like at 4 + 4 through 1. And then I was like, okay, cool deal. Champagne. And I was like, all right. Got through the whole thing. Took them to the fucking transportation and they were gone. I went back home and I'm sitting in my room and I'm like, I still didn't make no money. I didn't get that. Like, I didn't get it until I started getting paychecks. So I was illegal here. Sorry, I was illegal. I was illegal here. And they started paying me in cash and in cash and in cash. And then one day I had like, I think 68,400 and some change under my bed. Y llamó a mi mamá y le digo, oiga, mamá, tengo billete debajo de la cama, mami, yo no. She's like, si alguien viene a preguntar por ese dinero, se monta en un avión y viene para la casa inmediatamente.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. Nobody came asking. I sold another 46,000 and it was full down. And I'm like, chill, I can't have that much money under the bed. So I go to the bank. I think at that point I had spent some of it. I think I had like 50,000 pesos. Give it to the lady, and I'm hiding this shit, dog. I'm scared. And then I give her the 50,000 pesos, and I'm like, how much is that? She was on $2,500, no sé qué, or $2,000, no sé qué. And I'm like, that ain't that much. ¿Puedo usarlo ahorita? And she goes, sí. And I was like, all right, grab my card. And then when money started coming in like that, I was just like, what the fuck?
Tú pensabas que iban a llegar a patear la puerta.
I thought I was doing something wrong, dog. Until like here at Villas, they actually put me legit, right, and all that. And then I went to like a contadora, and then I got my clave or some shit like that. And I was like, all right, I'm paying taxes.
Okay.
And for anybody in the business, this is the best advice I can give anybody. People tell me, Mike, do you know how we get paid? No. I don't want to know. This is what the fuck it is, dog. My focus is I need to sell every day or every other day or at least as much as I can, so I don't have to worry about the percentage.
Okay.
I don't have to worry about what it's not Sam or Uncle Pablo is taking away from me, dog. Like, as long as Hacienda gets paid, I'm happy.
Exactly. As long as you don't owe them,
I'm happy.
Take whatever you want to take.
Yeah, dog. Like, why worry about the little shit? Like, look, if it was like a 0.8, I could have made like an extra $25. Like, fuck it, dude. Just sell another one.
And I'll tell you what, there are tracks where liners, closers, managers, everybody's so fucking worried about how much the down payment has to be so I make 7 or 7.5.2 points instead.
Fuck that. Sell another one at the same level and now you got double.
Dude, I mean, a deal a day keeps the doctor away.
Or,
fuck it.
And I believe in this in planting seeds. When you sell a lot and you start making money, I know people say not to. Let other people do like paperwork. This, get some money, this and that, whatever the fuck it is, dog. If everybody's eating, that changes the energy, dog. And we talk about it. Like, oh, as long as there's enough money to go around, dog. I myself have seen that we make a lot of money. Respectfully. We throw money away on yachts and dumb shit and ending up in horrible hangovers and still going to work. So I think that giving back is always important in this business, especially once you get to a certain... I understand when you're getting in and you're hungry and shit, like, all right, bro, I got it. I understand. But once you start making money, you got to give back.
No, and tipping people, like...
all that shit. Your waiters, this, that, the person that helps you stash your people when you know that it wasn't a fucking move-in and you're still chilling and drinking.
Yeah, I learned very early in my career that giving 50 pesos to the waiter, 50 pesos to the security guy who probably never gets tips, and sometimes you're going to need them for the stupidest reason and they're going to help you to save a deal. I remember a room boy once helped us so bad to save a deal because he was the only one who, for some reason, could like be around this autistic kid that we had in the room, right? But the little kid was in love with the room boy, and they were like best friends in no time. And he had something to do. I remember he's like, I gotta leave, let's say at 2 p.m. or so. What?
It's a work call.
I can pause.
No. I tap out, bro. Like, it's 7:42. It can't be. Oh my god. Okay, this is what's crazy. So once you get to like a certain level, like you start doing like management shit, like every call you're like,
what did I do?
What happened? And this that's like a group call. No, I'm call. Good. Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
Now I'm worried about
I think that's just probably a bug call. If it happens again, then it's really going down.
Then someone's
getting fired. Like, we're gonna show up tomorrow. Totally new director. I was kidding. So that's the one thing that I've noticed about timeshare. It always changes. There's always a rotating door. I mean, some people stick and stay. You know what I mean? What you said, like, you gotta find your spot.
Yeah.
But I've seen so many people. Like, one day you show up to the pit and it looks like Dangies. I swear it's like
For some reason I know who you are referring to.
and then the next day you show up and it's like COVID. Mercado 28, COVID. Ain't nobody there, dog.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
No, and sometimes the person who's your sponsor, right? Somebody who's feeding you tours or whatever, they might move, or they might go somewhere else, or they might
like, yo, come over here, and then all right, they leave. All right.
So I'll tell you a little story about a friend of mine who was thinking about leaving her job because she was promised a lot of things in one of these all-inclusive places, and it's not happening the way that it was promised. So she's like, okay, I'm not staying here for a lot longer because these motherfuckers lied to me. Big time, right? So I'm starting to see what my choices are. Nevertheless, she always has like these eternal fraternal love for one place where she was really successful, and she's like, I need to go back there. And today she calls and she goes, I just heard that the main boss over there just quit. So what the fuck am I gonna do now?
Fuck.
And I'm like, okay, so let's stop the movie there for a second.
Left it like in the air.
What's the reason that makes you want to go there? Is it the company or the boss? Because if it's the company, somebody else is gonna take over.
Hay gente que dice que lo es bueno lo conocido que lo no conocido. So they assume
that it's gonna go back to the same thing. So I'm like, okay, if I've always said that if you have two good opportunities, stick to the one where you're gonna be taken care of. If your boss, your friend, your manager, your whomever is gonna look after you, that's where you need to be, right?
And look at the signs, man. At least once you know about this business, like you know what people are bullshitting you if they tell you, oh look, bro, I got you, this, that, blah, blah. You got to make sure you know who you fucking with, man. Because see, getting caught in the air, that must hurt. I've never experienced that so far, you know. But the things that this job has taught me when I've gone through an adversity, it says it molds your character. You know what I'm saying? Because usually my attitude would have been like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit. I don't need this shit. I'm not gonna have somebody talk to me like that. I'm not somebody gonna play me out like that. But it'll teach you resistance. It'll teach you patience. And it comes around, dog. It comes around when someone does something or some shit like that, you could steady fast. And then it just hold on, my nigga, hold on. That's it. Don't talk bad about them. Don't, cause todo da vuelta, brother. Todo da vuelta. And then to that person that gets stuck in the air like that, they need to make a better decision on who they fucking with. And that part that we've been talking about it. Yeah. And I've learned it the hard way, dog, but it is what it is.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you want to be successful in this career, you want to be successful in this business, you have to know how to pick your character. Like if this was a video game, right? If this was a Street Fighter,
Avatar.
Yeah, if this was a Street Fighter, I used to be really good with fucking Blanca biting motherfuckers and like electrocuting people, right?
It was hard with that fucking electricity. When
I was
to come in,
really good playing with that motherfucker. But if you gave me fucking Chun-Li, I sucked. Or the Indian guy, the one that stretched. So in this business, it's kind of the same. Like you gotta pick who you're gonna be. Are you gonna be the forever liner, front to back, whatever? That's fine, but just don't bitch about it when somebody gets the opportunity to be a closer, because you're not working for it and you don't want to do that.
Stay in your lane or create your own lane. And I think that's what, if anybody could take something from it, what I've been able to do, because I don't think I actually got a lane or I got put in a lane. I created my own shit. I had to figure out my own fucking way around it, dog. Because even to this day, I still don't expect nobody to give me a chuletón. But I swear to God that if you put your focus, that person that sells that once in a while chuletón, you keep on selling every motherfucking day.
And you make more. Yeah. It
comes in, dog. It comes in.
Because I think we were talking about it in the last episode with a guy who lives in Puerto Vallarta, right? And he's been in the business for 3 months. So it's really exciting for me to hear what's the perception of somebody who started just like less than 100 days ago, right? And one of the things that he was saying is like, a tour is a tour. There's challenging tours, but a tour is a tour, stuff like that, right? But I truly believe that if you are used to like get constant deals instead of just always looking for the home run, it makes you feel better about your job to, look at your numbers and look at your name in the board constantly. If it's a small one, a pender, and then you have a 20-30 pounder here and there, instead of always looking for that
big one that's going to fix your life.
Always the big one, because it doesn't. I mean, it fixes 2-3 months of your life.
Well, you miss out on the little ones along the way.
And then you get frustrated when you get a smaller deal because you look at it as if it didn't count.
Well, I've always told people that like when you start chipping away at it, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a little one, I got a big one, I got a medium one, this and that. Your own like self-esteem. you walk taller, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But looking for that shit, I always say some clients are like dogs. They smell fear. They feel the urgency. Like, no, este man se está muriendo de hambre. Mm-hmm. And you'll miss out on that. And then your next tour, less energy, and you'll go into a spiral, dog.
Yeah. That's
why I always say, and I know it sounds stupid, but when I've trained people, I tell them, you always got to get here 100. And I know it's hard what I'm asking. Mm-hmm. But a doctor can't show up half-ass. He'll kill somebody. Construction, jode la pared, se chinga.
Yeah.
Police officer, same shit.
Yeah.
So these people, why can't you treat it? You got to treat it the same type of discipline. So no matter what the fuck's going on, you got to go 100. Because if I go 100 and I got an impossible shot, maybe I don't get it, maybe I do. And if I don't get it, I still got to come back 100. Because if I don't, my energy's going to go down. And then when I do got a good shot, I'm going to miss it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna miss that shit because I'm in my own shit. And I probably had a good prospect and they had maybe an idea of buying, but you forgot your steps, you forgot your energy, you forgot to.
And that shit happens constantly when there's lack of focus. It feels like shit sometimes to get back to the room and go like, oh shit, I didn't do that.
But how do you focus when you're going through some crazy shit? Because like my thing has been redirecting energy, but I don't think everybody could do that.
It's tough.
Everybody's got to find their own path. Because some people ask me like, "What'd you do?" I didn't do anything. There's nothing that I can't do that you can't do. I'm sure there's things that you could do that I can't do. Everybody has something special, dog. Even people that I've seen on your podcast, I've seen them and I've worked with them. Everybody got something to bring to the table. I don't give a fuck who you are.
No, absolutely.
Everybody can start. If you're that young girl, like, and it's helped me thinking about how I'm gonna raise my daughter, because I don't want my daughter to be that girl that's saying shit, fuck, I don't know. Be their next daughter, be their next sister, be their next sister, whatever the fuck it is, but project yourself in that, and that energy will just flow, and then that's how you start building that bond with people. And I think we miss that. Even us that have experience, we either give up too much because you're like, ay, pingue gringo, no quiere comprar ni mierda, fuck you, bro, I ain't gonna give you no more you could only go for one, all right, no more seconds. And you miss that shot.
No coffee for you, coffee's for buyers.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make it to your tour. I've said that, bro. I've been so mad at a customer. I've been like, what'd you have today? Yeah, chicharita ain't happening, dog. There ain't no chicken pizza today, dog.
I'm telling the driver, no, keep driving.
Or when they're like in Tulum, like, oh, whatever, bro, you enjoy that hour and a half trip. It's on you, man. You wasted 3 hours of your life for breakfast. Good job, bro.
Here's your pictures of Isla Mujeres, you fucker.
But I've learned, don't fight with your money.
Yeah.
You want to be right or you want to get paid?
Yeah, sometimes you're going to win the argument and lose the customer, the commission, or whatever it is. So for the last part of this episode, we're approaching the end line. We have this tradition of these new bowl who asks questions. This is the podcast. This is the audience
this
asking
part I haven't seen.
Right? No, I know. So
damn, you got me off.
You're gonna pick 3 of these questions, and I'm gonna read them to you. Right?
That is fucked
So
up.
there's people who sent these questions, and randomly, let's see which ones you get.
Damn. Here you go.
Hit me. 2 more.
This one.
All right.
And then let's just go straight to the bottom.
All right.
Instead of picking from the top.
All right. So this is going to be the last one. First question for Michael Guerra. Okay. Menciona a 2 personas que te hubieran podido vender un timeshare si tú hubieses sido el cliente.
One of my Diego
Primo?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Motherfucker's a closer.
Okay.
Scam me. Whatever the fuck, dog. Like, I've learned so much shit from him. Like, if I would have came in Dade County with some Fifi, whatever the hell, get some money in my pocket with a Cuban link, that motherfucker probably would have sold me some shit, dog.
Okay.
I would have been like, probably like in every other year. I don't give a fuck. Every other year, I still would have said, like, yo, there's something cheaper.
You would have said yes to something.
I would have tried hustling, but I would have said yes to something. And then 1,000 down, sign me up.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Okay.
He would have got me, dog. Because there's a lot of other people that I look at him and I'm like, nah, bro, I wouldn't buy fucking candy from you. Like, I look at them at the table and I'm like, fuck, nigga, I don't know how. Damn, they got it.
How did you do that?
But that motherfucker. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's.
We need 2.
Another one?
Yes.
Fuck. Another one?
Bites the dust.
I was trying to like see if no. Mm-mm.
So you feel like it must be somebody who's smiley, friendly, kind of like
that could penetrate me being a dick and like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever the fuck, this, that.
Okay.
Damn, son.
All right. Well, you think about it.
That's a tough one.
While you think about it, we're gonna go for question number 2.
Maybe my homegirl Raven, dog. Cause she's from home, dog.
Well, yeah.
She's a teacher, bro, and she could like get you into the whole bullshit. She's done. I tell her that she does the Jedi shit. And she's really like, and then get you in, and then she would get me in on just the whole like, oh, she's from home, dog. And then I'll trust her. I'll be on some humble shit. Cause I was trying to find a woman that you know what I'm saying, and that she would.
No, and she's a bullshit detector as well.
Yeah, no, all that. She would have me like totally in there and like let's say I was broke. She'll know I'm broke. I'm like, nah, my G, like I can't do 250.
What do you have for 100?
What do you have for 100? I could do 99.97. So she would have got me. She would have got me, dog. Okay. And she's sweet. She's not a killer skit, but she would have got me.
Killed you with kindness.
Pretty much. And then the whole Jedi thing, I don't know what the fuck she does.
Second question. This is going to be a good one. Do you remember what did you do with your first commission? How did you spend it? First commission.
It's gonna sound corny. When my mom came out, I took it to the crab house.
Okay. Fred's?
Horrible food. Me and my mom, we ordered and I was like, I got it. It was my first real paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she came over and stuff like that. I had just gotten the job. She was the one that got me the ties, whatever the fuck. That goes deeper. And yeah, and I was like, Mama, ya tengo un cheque, no sé qué, vamos. You know, and I rented her motorcycle. I had my pobrecita mi mamá. She's a big woman, bro.
Y la llevaste en una moto.
In a fucking moto by the Cuckoo Clan. Nigga. My mom's ass was like hurting.
Wow.
Got to the crab house with whack ass whole fucking hell. It's not even a motorcycle, dog. It's a motor scooter. Okay. Anything under 600 is not a real motorcycle.
It's a scooter, yeah.
It's got like, you know, whatever. So we get there and lobster tail. No sé qué, copinga, blah, blah, bro. I think like 7,500 with drinks, this, that. My mom, me, appetizers. We were still hungry.
Yes.
Everything was small as fuck, dog. Like the meal was like, this was the fucking thing, dog. And the plate was like this.
So no
and the design, dog. Straight up. After that, we went for some tacos. pero that was my first paycheck.
Okay, dog. Okay. And the last one of the day. ¿Cuál ha sido tu slump más largo?
I don't know how this is gonna sound. Like 3-4 days.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but I go through like I go through some mental shit. I don't know if it's the discipline, but like what the fuck am I doing? And then I just come in on that 4th or 5th day, whatever it is, and I try not to sell. And I tell people all the time, bro, and I explain the product, but I try not to sell. Even when people ask me, like, because at that point I'm very nonchalant, dog. I'm like, whatever, man, I'm here for some breakfast. I gotta be out. I say the special thing of having something special for the day, and try not to sell, dog. And people bite. And even if I didn't sell that day, I had people biting. And then I just get back into my rhythm, dog.
Okay.
I feel sick. I feel sick if I don't sell, dog, because I know the weight on my shoulders, and I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So I need to reassess myself real quick. Come in like I ain't trying to sell this and that, and people bite. Okay. People bite, dog. People like the product. We have a product. Even if you're at another place, people still bite. People are on vacation. You just need to get out of your shit to be able to transfer that.
Yeah, don't get in the middle. People are gonna buy anyways. Somewhere.
When you get out of work,
don't get in the middle.
You're the rent's still due, the money's still there. Your baby mama or your baby daddy still ain't changing. So why the fuck miss out on a shot to make anywhere from like $15K to $500?
Yeah.
In one day. and then be done by midday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Chuletón.
That's the blessing of this business. Pues vamos a dejar el episodio hasta aquí. Le vamos a agradecer a Mike Guerra que vino a compartir de su historia y de lo que sabe hacer en este pedo.
No, thank you for having me, bro.
Y vamos a tener... vamos a tener invitados nuevos, vamos a tener segundas vueltas y tal, pero a mí me interesa mucho que antes de que termine ese episodio, aquí abajo en los comentarios y cuando pongan los comentarios en Spotify, sigan mencionando gente que quieran que venga, gente que quieran que regrese y sobre todo pues temas, más cosas que quieran que hablemos en el episodio y por si lo necesitan, pues aquí también va a estar una fotografía o un banner o un algo así de todos los cursos de champaña, por favor, porque a veces me preguntan que dónde pueden encontrar los cursos. Bueno, en Instagram y en la página de Facebook, ahí está el menú completo, ya son 18 cursos disponibles. Dicho eso, gracias por venir, carnal.
Thank you, papi.
Pretty cool to have you over.
Nah, this thing was really cool, dog. It makes me feel like I'm in the booth. We're about to rap or something, dog. Like somebody's gonna come out.
El freestyle. Y pues nada, nos vemos en el episodio que sigue. Ya saben que esto funciona gracias a que nos siguen escuchando y compartiendo. So, keep it real. Nos vemos pronto. Que sigan vendiendo.